Hello, my name is Hannah. Welcome to this video. I thought today I would talk about my experience with studying in the Netherlands because I thought it would be especially interesting for those people who might consider to study abroad or just interested in how it is in other countries to study. Let's get just right into it. So first I would like to say that I am this is all my experience, so it could be a completely different experience for someone else. And it also really depends, I think, on the university you go to or the study that you're going to have. So yeah, that's just right in the beginning. So I'm studying creative business at the Hogeschool in Utrecht. Utrecht is right there. I think I'm gonna put a picture here. Because it's quite close to Amsterdam. I really never heard of this city before. I was really not well educated about the Netherlands. I really just thought I would study there because I had a gap year before, and in that gap year I also met Dutch people, and I told them about I wanted to do something in like a study in English and also in a creative field. And since you can't study creative business like exact the same way in Germany, I thought why not try out to go abroad. And I have to say now in the beginning, I'm really happy with my decision yet. And so as I said, I'm studying creative business. It's a 4-year program and it is on the Hogeschool Utrecht, so it is not a university, but I always say university, but there is a university right across the street. It is a University of Applied Science, so it is more like high school kind of vibe, I would say, what I personally really prefer. So you don't have those huge rooms with 300 of other students and you can barely see the teacher. In our course we had, I think, 12 classes in the beginning. We were 300 students who were beginning that study, and in my class I think we were about 30 people, I'm not quite sure. And the thing I would say I like the most is having international students and also international teachers from all around the world, and I really find it so inspiring to talk to people from other countries. I don't know, it really makes me happy, and especially, obviously, I really like to talk in English. That's why also this is in English. So I thought I would first also talk about my room experience, like how to find an accommodation. That was really difficult. My experience was that I found my room a week before my studies started, so I was super lucky. It was super stressful, but I think it's so worth it to just have hope in it and just research. So my first tip would be to maybe go on Kamernet. It's an app where you have to pay a little bit, but there are students, or especially Dutch students who have a room free right on there a lot. I also really recommend Facebook. I didn't have Facebook before, to be honest, but it is really good to find rooms. And how I got my room is that I was posting in different study in Utrecht groups about myself, like what I like to do and stuff, and then I was really lucky that I got a reply from 3 really nice Dutch girls, and now I do live in a house actually, but well, I would say Dutch houses are not that big as in Germany, which is not bad at all, but I'm really glad that I found something. So you should really be positive about it, even if you don't find it like a week before your study, or maybe you're already studying and you have to go to a hostel maybe for a week. I also had friends who had to have that experience, but I think eventually everyone will get their place. My experience with studying in Utrecht is that Utrecht is a really nice city, so I would explain it a little bit. So it's kind of like a small Amsterdam. So Amsterdam, there are a lot of tourists, and Utrecht is more, you hear more Dutch words around you, and people are really open, and yeah, I really experienced the Dutch culture. I would say is really open, really curious about other cultures as well, and the city is full of really nice restaurants and small cafes, and I really just like the, oh, I don't know the English word, the grachten, like where the water flows. Especially riding the bike to university, I think is some of the things I would not thought about. Yeah, really appreciating that much, but now as I'm in quarantine here in Germany, I really do miss it. It is so nice to go to university by bike or go with your friends to the city by bike, and it's just really, yeah, convenient. Maybe a little bit about my lectures. Maybe there's somewhere out there who's maybe considering to study at the HU. I would say the HU is a really innovative and open-minded university, but obviously I'm just studying there since September. The building that I'm really blessed to study in is really new. I think it's about 1 year old, so the technology is really improved, and it's, yeah, just really easy to work with. And okay, my phone just stopped filming. I think I was just right about describing about my study. So I would describe creative business as a study which is really about really intercultural and focusing on communication, marketing and media. It is really difficult to describe, so I thought I would just mention some of the courses I already had in my first year. So I had digital media design, for example, then professional development, marketing principles of communication, humanities and research lab. So yeah, maybe that is giving you a kind of image what this course is about, the study is about. I would say that my very favorite study for now would be professional development, but I think all of the courses depends a bit on the teacher. I think that's like high school that yeah, just some teachers you understand better, and also obviously every teacher has his own English, so sometimes it can be difficult to understand some teachers, but I think that is also a really good practice to, yeah, experience just all kind of different personalities. So I had teachers who were French, American, South African. Now I have one that is from Israel, or also Dutch, obviously. I didn't have German for now, what I really appreciate because I obviously didn't go to the Netherlands to hear more German speaking, but I have to say that there are obviously also a lot of Germans in the Netherlands, especially like in Utrecht, I would say, but which is also really helpful. Also, something that I wanted to mention, if you're still worrying about your English or the level of English, that you're not sure if your English is enough for an English study, I can say from my personal experience, you don't have to be the best in your high school in English. I really never was one of the best in my course. I think the very most important thing is that you're passionate about talking in English, and I think only that thing is gonna bring you wherever you want. That experience of going abroad, you will have so much practice with talking and writing. It's all gonna improve through the years, and you don't have to be perfect at all when you want to start. So I think it's so important to follow what you're interested and passionate about. You also can hear that I'm still making a lot of mistakes, or that I'm, yeah, just using a lot of the same words, but it's all about getting better. And I would also say that my study in particular is really self-challenging, and it proves me in a lot of areas where I would never experience myself. So we have to do a lot of, I actually had to do one YouTube video already, it was not for YouTube, but we had to do a video in this format as an assignment, so that was challenging. But then we also had to have a speech, communication, so it is very various, and for me it's the perfect course. Yeah, I think that is what I wanted to say. For me, going abroad was the best experience, is the best experience. I really hope I can go back in some month, but I think it's gonna take a while. Yeah, I was really excited to film a bit of my study life there, but I hope until then I will still continue on YouTube. Yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I hope I can see you next time. Bye. No, I need